art and design scene of Cape Town is worlds away from the reality that Nyambo MasaMara was born into in 90s Rwanda. Since arriving here aged 12, he's gone on to become a groundbreaking fashion designer and artist, expressing his stories in vivid pattern and color.
Hi Insider SA, welcome to MasaMara. Follow me, let me show you where everything happens. I was born in Rwanda and grew up in different sides of Africa, now based here in Cape Town. And MasaMara means something from nothing. The reason why we named the brand MasaMara, it was the fact that the brand started literally from nothing, not formal knowledge, educations, and everything came from a will and passion. That's how MasaMara started.
As well as his outfits, his brilliant patterns and prints are his own signature designs.
Fashion gave me a voice that I didn't have. Growing up in a place where I grew up, when I became a fashion designer, I tapped into the power that I felt like it was really important for me to share this with the world and people who grew up in the places that I grew up, who didn't have the opportunity to have this voice. And I felt it was very important for me to give them the feelings and experience of what I've experienced.
A hallmark of his origins, his hairstyle reflects the horns of Rwanda's royal cows.
I left Rwanda when I was 12. Traveled through different countries in Africa on my way to South Africa. During that journey and process, I felt that to be able to travel at such age, you needed courage. One had to be, a brave one. When I got a voice in fashion, and I felt it was very important for me to make MasaMara uniform for the brave ones.
While first employed in finance, fashion was his calling, and after weekends spent as a tailor's apprentice, he made his move.
My process starts with the end result. I think of the end, what I want the project to look like. Then I'll start just randomly walking in the city. From there, what I gather, I put on the sketches. From there, start doing the fabric, the colors, digitizing everything that I've put it down. And we start, garment constructions. When I'm in my studio sketching, it's always very spiritual. It's very emotion always. It's the time, this space allows me to tap into the inner that, most people don't see or don't know, because all my work comes from a place of experience. So this is a space where I take everything in and allow it to recycle the energy, and share it to the world.
As his fashion career took off, lockdown grounded him, but it only turned him in a new direction as an artist.
The art started without me realizing or knowing that I was doing art. From my storytelling, I've always wanted to expand the story. Of course, the story grows as you go. Without realizing, I started building the sculptures, anything, imageries that could help me to tell the better story. So the sculptures comes from everything that I found around, it's just all found objects, in a sculpted object that I found close. And then from those guides me to build, in the end turns into the magic in the sculptures. Once I've done putting the structures of the sculptures, then I'll look into my offcuts. Everything that I've done, I have left over of the fabric. I'll start recutting the fabric and then again construct a new story or new fabric on the sculptures. My current body of work is called Beyond Borders, and it's being showcased at Deepest Darkest Gallery. My art and fashion is quite similar. They are aligned with story and colors. It was a way for me to elaborate on African storytelling and, from the African eyes perspective, African child's, sight, this is where the fashion and art, comes in handy for me, to broaden the canvas. This body of work is inspired by the traveling spirit, traversing between space and time, carrying the information from the past, to present and preparing for the future.
Nyambo's debut exhibit has been welcomed as resoundingly as his fashion was just over 2 years ago. A vivid, confident, original voice, just when we needed one. Get more of the Insider SA online. Follow, connect, engage, and be inspired to live better with the Insider SA. Watch the show Monday evenings at 5:30. Repeat Saturday at 1 on S3.